I'm Hedrick L. Alcantara, Publicity Committee of Todo Registrado. We launched a Facebook page on May 18, 2021 with the aim of garnering engagement within the pool of our Facebook friends. Unfortunately, as of June 23, we have reached 5,768 people on Facebook, 1,050 post engagements, while 256 netizens liked and followed our page. Since it was launched, the page were able to promote the CIASAT PSC 1-2 Voters Education webinar prior to the day of the event on June 23. We have also devised posts that are informative and helpful tools for first-time voters, as well as the proponents' manifestos that hook our target audience for the webinar. The publicity of Todo Registrado indeed reached a small-scale number of people, but it sure hits our humble objectives for the Voters Education Program in the first 3 weeks of our implementation. Thank you.
On the 30th of May 2021, the group decided to share or repost the recorded event of the Broadcast Journalism Program Council entitled Bata Bata Boboto Ka Ba? A youth voting webinar on Todo Registrado's Facebook page as one of its implemented activities. The said event yearns to educate the De La Salle University Dasmariñas undergraduate students on how to become a part of social change this upcoming 2022 presidential election. The Broadcast Journalism Program Council invited experts and advocates to talk about students' capacity to help build an empowered and youth-led nation. The group believes that the objectives of the Program Council's webinar are relevant to Todo Registrado's objectives as well, since both parties mutually pursue to educate the registered and unregistered Filipino voters on their right to vote and democracy. Fortunately, by sharing the Program Council's webinar, the group have not encountered any major problems.
In keeping with the group's goals, the second thing we did was a post on our Facebook page detailing the steps for registering for the 2022 elections. It had the steps for registration, who could register, where to register, and the necessary requirements for application. The post itself reached 3,240 people and had 416 engagements with 56 reactions and 55 shares. Enric, as part of the group's publicity committee, did the graphics, and Earl from the research committee provided the information. When the post was published, everyone in the group was encouraged to share the post so we could reach more people, which is how we achieved the post's analytics. We had no major problems with the publication, and it did reach many people. I hope that these people that we've reached learned from our post and were encouraged to register for the 2022 elections.
I'm sure that not everyone who saw our advocacy were that interested, but I'm also sure that there are people who were moved by this advocacy. Knowing that we are not just merely finishing an academic requirement, but actually taking a step towards change makes all the ounce of time and effort spent worth it.